Happy New Year. It is 2025 and in Ethiopia it's 2018. And in the Bible, who knows, because the calendars have been changed. So it could be 2050. But today, I want to make sure that you are successful. I decree and declare that everything that you put your mind to, that everything will happen to you. I, all the promises of the Most High is yes and amen. So I want to talk about an experience of me working with several Nigerian doctors and administrators and nurses when I worked in the United States. I'm currently retired now, and I'm living in the United States with my husband, and I'm just waiting on his papers to be finalized. He's at the end stage, and we're going to go back to the United States for a couple months, maybe 3 months, but we're going to come back here because I love living here, you know. So I want to give you at least one example of a doctor that I worked with. I can't remember the full name of this doctor, but I remember we used to call him Dr. Dada. He's about 6'8". He's chocolate skin. He had a short fade, and he wore these black glasses. And he didn't have the best bedside manners. And I'll give you an example. Well, we had a patient that had been trying to get pregnant for many, many years, and she was quite heavy. She was probably about, 400 pounds. And she came in to see Dr. Dada. And Dr. Dada walks into the room, has the chart open, and he says, you're trying to get pregnant. And she says, yes. He says, you need to lose 350 pounds and you will get pregnant. And she goes, what? I'll get pregnant if I lose. He says, yes. You need to stop eating all that red meat. You need to eat some fruits. You need to eat some vegetables. And you need to walk. You need to get exercise. You need to get out the house. And stop eating so late at night. She said, that is bad for your health. Come back and see me in 6 months. Let me see how much weight you lost. And then he walks out the room. And the patient's sitting there going, did he just call me fat? I'm like, well, yeah. And she goes, I said, well, now you get to see a nutritionist. And if you follow the plan, you will lose the weight. And Dr. Dada will see you in 6 months. Well, the follow-up update with that, she did come back. She lost over 200 some pounds. She actually did get pregnant, and she had a baby girl. And a lot of people are marveled because these doctors are so direct. And I have to say, it's not only just doctors, it's all Nigerians. They're pretty direct. They don't realize that sometimes when they say something, it's just straight to the point. It's like, boom, you said it. And you're trying to go, what? Did he just say that? I mean, I experienced that with my husband. My husband says something to me, and I look at him, what are you talking about? And he's looking at me, and he goes, you know what you're doing. I'm just looking at you. And I'm like, I'm looking at you too, and what am I doing? Don't worry, I'm coming. And then he leaves. You're coming, but you're leaving. I don't get that. But over the time that I've been here, I realized I'm coming means I'm leaving, and then I'm coming back. I'm looking at you, and don't worry means you doing something that's irritating me, so stop doing it. Pretty much that's what he's saying. All Nigerians, especially here, they do that. They just straight up talk to you and tell you exactly what it is. So I want to say the positive things about in the United States is working with the doctors, working with the administrators, working with the nurses. They have great care. And one guy on TikTok, he tried to argue with me and say the doctors here in Nigeria are not that great. They don't even care about the people. They just care about the money. And I'm like, well, in the United States, they're totally different. And maybe it is because they make good money. But they are great physicians. And I tell you, I have Dr. Dada as my physician. And he's great. I'm friends with a lot of Nigerians in the United States. And I want to tell you, when the thing about Nigerians, They're very successful. They know how to hustle. They have a business set mind. Everything that they touch, it comes to golden. They're just hard-working people. You put them in a position to do things, they will do it. And I'm telling you, I am proud to be married to a Nigerian because I know my husband will be very successful if we go to the United States. He's a welder, and he's an excellent welder here. He's a hard-working man. And I'm telling you, the men here and the women, they're hardworking. I love them because they see them day after day trying to make the money. They're trying to make things happen, and they be making it happen with just a little bit that they have. So when they go to other countries like the UK or Canada or the United States, they are very, very successful people. And I want to take my hat off to them and tell you thank you. And that I am proud to be married to a Nigerian. I hope you have a blessed day and stay safe.